Hey guys, what's going on? It's Krupp, back again with another great commentary. Really psyched to be bringing you guys, yet again, another episode of Improving Your Game. I've been waiting to do this one for God only knows how long. So let's get into this. This is going to be episode number 7, and I want to talk in this gameplay about offensive playing. So, now, I just want to give a quick heads up. I'm rocking the MP7, which is a good offensive weapon, but it's Team Defender, so I'm really not even playing that offensively, so don't think that this gameplay is a good like model for how you should be playing offensively, because it's really not. I'm going for a bunch of different challenges: the portable radar, the claymore challenges, the red dot on the MP7 challenge. You know, like, I'm kind of taking my sweet time here. I'm not too concerned about playing offensively. And in Team Defender, you really can't play that offensively to do well. So yeah, let's just hop into this and we can see what goes on here. So what you want to do with the offensive classes is pretty much you want to be putting pressure on the enemy. That's your role. Your role is to just continually put pressure on the enemy and make it so that it's harder for them to play. If you sit there and camp back in a corner, they get all the time they want to set up. They can get ready, get their team together. If it's a party of 6 and they know all 6 of you are in the same corner, maybe with blast shield for the sake of the argument, they can take their sweet time and, you know, relax and slowly get ready to set up. If you're pushing them, yeah, they might be able to set up for a second, but they don't get that much time because you're going to be right up in their face. And that's the way I like to play. I like to be right up in my enemy's face because they can't do anything when I'm there. They can't sit back and, like, chill in a corner that well because I'm going to be right up in their face shooting at them. And that's the whole idea with this playstyle, is that you make it harder for the enemies to play. Because I don't know about you guys, but I find that it's actually fairly easy to play against a team of campers because you always know where they're going to be. As long as, you know, if I notice, I'm like, alright, these guys are kind of camping in corners, I pull out a shotgun class and I go check all my corners, and I usually pull off a pretty successful game. You know, just marking out the enemy. And it's pretty simple in that sense, you know? But, like that. Like, look, I'm in a corner with a shotgun. They're not getting me out of there. But anyway. So, but if they were playing offensively, jumping that corner with a shotgun, with another shotgun, I'd probably be out of there in a second. But anyway. So, I've told you guys the reason to play this. Now let me tell you how to play it. What you're going to do is you're going to want to rock a submachine gun. There's no better way to do it than with a submachine gun or a shotgun. You could argue that a shotgun's a good choice too. Personally, the submachine gun's my favorite though. I just find that I do a lot better with it. And what you're going to want to do with this class is you're going to want to rock either extreme conditioning or sleight of hand, depending on what primary you're using, because you might want to be able to, if you're playing really offensively, you might want to be able to quickly be able to swap to a secondary. Look at this trophy system wall that we have up. But you might want to swap to a secondary nice and quick just so you can get that out of the way and throwing knife. And get, you know, finish up the kill because you're going to be right up in the enemy's faces. So usually I like to run the MP7 because you don't need to rely on a secondary, you don't need quicker reloads, it's got nice clip size, nice rate of fire, all that. I like the MP7. It's probably one of the better submachine guns. If you're not going to use that, I would really recommend the UMP because, again, it has a pretty solid clip size for its rate of fire. And that's what you want to rely on. You want to rely on a gun. I won't use the word reliable, but you want to use a gun that will be able to get the kill when it matters. You want to be able to use a gun that you can use well. Like I said with the cautious play one, it's a gun that you can get the kills with. And that's what I'm doing with the MP7. It's one of those guns for me. The PP90 is also one, but I find the UMP is a little bit better for longer ranges. And sometimes when you're playing offensively, you're going to push into their spawn and realize that their spawn switched and they're kind of now on the other side of the map. And that brings me to my next thing that I want to talk about. Well, actually, no, let me finish up the class setup. So extreme conditioning or sleight of hand. Then my personal favorite is blast shield, assassin rather. But you could sub that for blast shield depending on the map, depending on your playstyle. That's really up to you guys. Personally, though, I like assassin because I like to be able to go on those really nice flanks, rock a silencer, go on those really nice flanks, and pick off the enemy team from the side. That's especially useful when you're playing offensively. But, you know, getting multi-kills. But blast shield's also a great, if you're playing offensively and if you're pushing at the enemy with your team, there's no reason to be running assassin because they know your team is there. They know you're there. you know, maybe, yeah, 5 people push a corner and you're the 6th and you have assassin, they'll only be expecting 5 people, but I mean, that really doesn't change that much. So that's why I would really recommend assassin pushing from the sides, or if you're pushing straight on, head on, attack on them, blast shield, just so they can't nade the hell out of you. Quick draw is not that useful on SMGs anyway, because they already have a pretty quick ADS time. And next would be, next thing I want to talk about then, would be the 3rd tier perk. Always Steady Aim Pro. You're going to be sprinting a lot with this class. Steady Aim Pro is pretty much a necessity. I can't imagine using anything else. Look at this. IMS just marks me out. Alright, so now that I've gone over that, the lethal and tactical is pretty much going to be whatever you want for lethal. That really doesn't matter. You're going to be right up in their face. Usually I run Semtex. And then you're probably going to want concussion grenades just so you can check your corners nice and quick. Like if you're pushing up like from your spawn, like if you died, you can quickly check a corner. Or what I have been starting to run is attack insert, so I can always be up in their face. I'll just attack insert their spawn, which is a very, very fun thing to do. Yeah, so that covers the class. And next thing I want to jump into is exactly how offensive to play, because you can't play too offensive. If you play too offensive, you kind of screw yourself over. You'll pretty much, like, what'll happen is you'll be playing extremely offensively, like this. You'll push into their spawn, and then their spawn will switch, and your whole team will get screwed. You guys got to try and take your time when you're playing offensively, to not take your time, but take your time to learn the spawns. Because if you push too far, then you just screwed up your whole team. While if you push right up to that line where you're still acceptable, you do extremely well for yourself. And you can actually probably turn out with a great game. So the offensive play, pretty much, it suits those people that want to get the games done quick. That's me. I don't know about you guys, but that's me. You want to get those games done with quick, get them out of the way, place a nice high score for your team, play offensively. And that's that. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I hope you guys are enjoying the Improving Your Game series. Still got a little bit more going, and I have another series idea that I'll be doing after this season of Improving Your Game. Before the 3rd season, I'm going to be taking a break from Improving Your Game for a little while, because I'm going to be trying to release the 3rd season of Improving Your Game really quickly, like all generally at the same time, like all 10 episodes. So it's going to take me a little while to get the gameplays for that. So I hope you guys will be looking forward to that as much as I am. And this gameplay's starting to wrap up. The end comes to kind of quickly. But yeah. So that new series, I'll be talking about that in my next video. That's pretty much what the next video is going to be about. It's going to be all about subscribers, gameplays, and things like that, so hopefully I can get a lot more of you guys active and interested in that. And that'll be a lot of fun, for me at least, and you guys can check out the gameplays and all that. And I think I'm going to actually start recording for that right after this. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this gameplay. Hope you guys are enjoying the channel. I've started getting some haters on my channel, so shout out to you haters. It's always a pleasure to see hateful comments. But yeah, I actually like seeing negative comments like that. Well, not like stupid negative comments, but regular negative comments. I've always said this. I like seeing them because they kind of like tell me what I need to change. But like, just stupid comments like there was one kid, he's like, "You're gay, you're a fag." I was like, "Really, bro? Do you want to be blocked? Do you actually want that?" And I blocked him because that's just stupid. That doesn't help me as a commentator. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this this video. Hope that this has been useful for you. And yeah. Leave a comment, like the video, you guys know the deal. 35 and 9, this has been Corrupt. Peace.